Well, today we're looking at we're back in the class comic review. We're looking at The Chief. This is issue number 2. This is a reprint by Dell Comics. This contains, I'd say, roughly about 3 different short stories. Chronicling the adventures of different Native American tribes. We have Captain the Mountain Makers, which talks about an adventure about young otter. We have some Native American Sign Language. With his trials and tribulations to rescue the beautiful girl he was in love with from being sacrificed. Then we have Exile, which in this comic is more the closest thing you're going to get to like a real superhero story. The young brave has to go through a trial to become a warrior, but he fails when he accidentally shouts out. Essentially, it's not that different from, I guess, one of the modern terminologies would be when you're beaten into a gang. Which, kinda, I don't get the point of that. I mean, the whole reason of joining the gang or posse is to protect yourself. Yet you have to get beat up to join them? That makes no sense to me. But anyways, and through his trials and tribulations, he takes on a persona of who they call the Wolf God. Eventually discovering they were wrong. The tribe eventually does discover they were wrong about him, and that he was a real hero all along, and becomes a wolf man, which is what they call their warriors in that tribe. And then last we have the Squaw Man. This is primarily a redemption story about having to go out. This is 4 stories. Because this man ran from battle, he is given the unaffectionate nickname of Squaw Man. So he and I believe his wife have to go out and kill the demon bear in order to get redemption. It's never easy in these stories, I'll tell you. And the last one is the White Wolf Pelt Robber. This is set somewhere in the provinces of Canada and involves trapping because the tribe that this gentleman is married into, they won't help him because he married the chief's beautiful daughter. And he is from outside the tribe. So it deals with him him and her dealing with Wolverine and tracking Canada and all this other stuff. Overall, the story is pretty well done. There's some art here. Maybe some back there. Now, I'm not going to say it's culturally sensitive to the times as we are now. And the way the Native Americans talk could be considered problematic. But overall, I found the stories entertaining enough and good enough so it didn't really bother me much. And you can pick this up pretty cheap on Amazon. So, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and give The Chief number 2 from Dell Comics a 5 out of 5. And if you're into Western comics, it's one I highly recommend you reading. Alright, we got some other videos coming up sometime in the future. But until then, comment, subscribe, hit that bell icon to let you know anytime we upload a video here. It's time for this cowpoke to mosey on down the trail. Maybe get him a glass of orange juice. Ooh, doggies. These algae are kicking my butt. Adios, amigos.